Hello and welcome back. We've got another quickie tutorial here on Gravity Forms, and this time we're going to cover the topic of how do I change the notification email address that receives all the emails from the form or forms or whatever. And you can also add CC addresses, carbon copies. You can change subject lines and so on and so forth. So I'm going to cover that here real quick. We've got one sample example here, contact form. You would simply roll over it, click on notifications. You'll hit this page here. By default, Gravity Forms does the admin email, which means the default user account that is associated with the WordPress install. And if you want to find out what that is, just go under users and all users and find out who the admin is. But you can totally then manually type in an email address in here instead, and you can separate by comma other emails that need to go here. So I'm just doing a quick demo here. Also, you can then select what you want to display in the from name, or you can select the name field that comes from the form if you want. You could select the from email as the email address it's coming from. I would advise against that from doing this, simply because there's occasions where a user could mistype their email on the contact form and then it lands in spam, or maybe it doesn't even show up at all. So I'd keep it at admin or email, or a legitimate email. I would manually type in an email that exists. That way you cut down on that the probability of that not landing in your inbox. The reply to address is a totally safe one though. I would probably switch it to email. That way when you click reply, even though the from email shows as info@aol.com in this example, you will reply to the actual email address the user entered in the field. You can also enter, of course, blind copy email addresses, BCCs, as everyone knows it as. You can manipulate the subject by default, just as new submission from whatever you've named your form title. And then you can actually go a little bit more intense into how the email looks like. By default, you're just going to get all the fields in a little table structure. But if you really want to get detailed, you can insert what's called merge tags. I won't cover that here, but you can populate just first, last name, whatever fields are in your form, basically. And that's pretty much the basics of that. So that's how to manipulate the notifications field. There's more to it, including how you can manipulate the notification that the user gets, an auto response essentially. But we won't cover that here. And we're going to wrap this baby up here. All right, thank you so much. We'll see you in the next